Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Good morning, everybody. It feels like only 12 hours ago we were last together. Welcome back if you were here last night. Welcome if you were not here last night. Today, what we're going to do is fly a Lauda Ryanair rotation from here in Wien, Austria, down to Banja Luka in Bosnia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If anyone thinks it should be Banja, do please raise your hands. And yeah, this is a very new airport released by Orbx. Well, it's not a new airport, it's a new scenery released by Orbx not that long ago. So we're going to go and take a first look at it, see what we think, see if we think it's worth your hard-earned cash. So, who do we have here? We have Tazi, good morning. We have Aked Barley, good morning. We have Cuba, welcome back. We have El Bapino, bonjour. And we have A320, welcome to all of you, lovely to see you. I've done a little bit of setting up, not a huge amount. Good morning, Tech Girl, whose name on YouTube I saw only last night and yet have forgotten. My apologies, please remind me if you would. We are, done a little bit of setting up. I've imported the winds, I've imported the flight plan. We're going to get a little bit of boarding underway. And then we're going to get going. About a 40-minute flight down to Banja Luka, something like that. And about the same back up to Wien again. You're trying to load it? Oh, cool. Tracy, that was it. Sorry for forgetting. Welcome back. Yeah. So what else needs to happen? We'll do our performance figures, I guess. But first, Martin. Good morning.
Martin Music just subscribed. Oh my god, are you already in the capital of Australia? The Aussies finally did their share, I see, and brought you down under. Kappa.
Indeed. How are you, boss? How are you? You must be starting to get ready to go, right? I can't remember exactly when you're going, but it can't be that long, right? Just arrived home from an English practice exam. Oh right, gosh, that was an early start for you, isn't it? Oh no, you're 2 hours ahead, aren't you? Yeah, it's probably a reasonable start for you. How did it go? Was it written or oral, or what was the deal? So we're taking off today from runway 34, is it? No, don't know. Did post, can't remember. Stand by. 29, that's the one. 29. Writing, listening, and reading. Oh gosh, right. It's quite a lot. Mind you, you're pretty good at English, right? I'm sure you aced it. MCO 3 Charlie. Insert. And for LQBK, we're expecting the ILS into runway 16, and Tazidum has made some modifications to the flight plan. So I think now we're going to be doing the ILS Zulu 16 via BLK. Oh, that's given us via Lu. We don't want to go via Lu. Bruh. No via. Has that given us BLK or no? Yes, it has. Novlo to BLK. That's exactly what we want. We'll get rid of the disco and we'll insert that. Yes, Tuesday the 20th is the day I'm flying, so 2 weeks. That's no time at all. How are you feeling about it? Your visa still needs to be addressed. Oh, boss, you're going to fly out there and just get deported straight away? That would suck. Stuck. And I speak English, I understand. Even AutoMod disapproves of my English skills. I feel that one of those words is an offensive term, but I can't remember what it's offensive for. But anyway, we won't look into it. It's very archaic anyway, whatever it is. So, init A, init B we have not yet done. AOC menu, received messages. We've got 2 load sheets, we'll open them both. One's going to be the initial prelim, the other one's going to be the final load sheet, which you wouldn't, I'm right next to her, which of course you wouldn't get IRL with boarding still going on, I don't think. But because we're using separate boarding for GSX, I just do instant board in the A320. I can't be faffing around with real time. Because it doesn't match up, so it doesn't add to your immersion, it detracts from it, if anything. 31.5. 31.5. Yeah. Family friendly, we do not investigate auto mod cases on stream. Indeed. Fuel in tanks 5.5 tons.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Quite aggressive, that guy. Yeah, but did it go alright, boss? Your mock exam? Right, so departure. There's people's feet sticking through the bottom of the jetway. Rip my immersion and, frankly, FML as well. But hey ho, we are where we are. Meta Lao. Temperature's 14 degrees, gosh. Very nice. No anti-ice today then. Packs on. And we might want to do an intersection departure, I think. Could we manage, say, Alpha 3? Have a look. Or even Alpha 4. Or even Alpha 6. Do you think they'd ever actually use Alpha 6? We can do it. I've calculated for it. It can be done. But I don't know. Good morning, Mercian. I need to respect my passengers. What do you mean? I haven't been rude to the passengers. It's the flight attendant. I don't think they'd use Alpha 6, would they? Let's not do Alpha 6, that's a bit silly. Let's just do Alpha 3, that seems a little bit more likely, doesn't it? No, I was mocking the flight attendant. It was the flight attendant who said, welcome aboard, in quite an aggressive way, boss. So takeoff shift is 300. We could put it in, we don't have to put it in. Let's put it in. I never put it in. Flaps 1. And THS is down 0.3. Flex takeoff temperature is 61 degrees. And our speeds are 147, 147, 149. 147, 149. Transition altitude, I think, is 10,000 feet. I think that's accurate. Let's see what Black Box has to say about thrust reduction and acceleration altitudes. If you're ever looking for thrust reduction and acceleration altitudes, use this site here. 1600 each. NADP2. 1600, 1600. And the engine out acceleration altitude is 2100, which we already have. No point typing it in again. Let's get the APU started. Seatbelts on, because we have finished refueling now. Get rid of all the white lights on the overhead. And we'll set our cruising altitude, which for this little flight this morning is flight level 250. Oh, there's a United there, that is POG. If he's going somewhere realistic. Is it a 777? No, 78. Nice. What a beaut. I have some doubts. I won't lie to you. I have some doubts about a United 78 parking on this rotunda thing, but I'm not going to look into it too deeply. I'll just accept and enjoy the pretty plane. The mocking your crew and colleagues is even worse. As a captain, you have a position of power. Yeah, you're right. You are right, boss. You are right. I take it all back, and I will apologise unreservedly once we're back on the ground. Made it. Now let's hope I can make it with setting up the plane. I hope so. Well, you know, there's no rush, boss. No rush. Can follow along. Volanta. Which one are you? Just realised, yeah, I haven't set up the launcher at all. So I know we have. I think we have Tassie flying along. Oh yes, green plen. Oh, that's you next to me in the Ryanair Air 737, right? And then we got Tassie round the other side in another Lauda. There he is, Hog. Paul, good evening. How are you? That's Tassie there. So 3 of us flying along today. Very nice. Let's get the APU bleed on, and we'll get ready for the push. Get rid of our ground services. Watch the Dispatcher, get taken out by the jetway. Excuse me.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ground crew people. And we'll turn the beacon light on. 29, boss. 29 for departure. I don't know. Don't know. Is this a non-Schengen pier then, what we're on now, boss?
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
And we're pushing back 1 minute early. What do you think of that? Pretty good. Pretty good. But the visa taking its time sucks. Yeah, I do hope it will be on time. And a friend of mine applied for another visa that is usually addressed within 2 days, which allows me to stay in Australia for 3 months and wait for the other visa to get addressed. So worst case scenario, I'll go for that one. Oh, good. It's good that you've got a backup. Should things not work. Yeah, we've done all that. Except for the transponder, which will turn to auto. And we'll get our radio tuned to Unicom. What's this called? It's lane 3-4.
Release parking brakes.
The traffic Ryanair 9753 pushing back from stand Delta 21 onto taxi lane 3-4.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 2. I would be surprised if you pushed exactly on time. 1 minute early doesn't count. Alright, what about 12 seconds early, boss? Does that count? Bruh, I just started. Bruh, why are you so late? That was unusually quick as a setup, actually, wasn't it? It's because we're doing the whole rotation. You can see it's because we're doing the whole rotation. I didn't want to dilly-dally. How do I rate the new INI Builds Leeds Airport? I liked it. It's not perfect. It's got some flaws. You can watch back my stream from last night if you want. I go into a bit of depth on it, not a huge amount. My honest view is that if you have Orbx V2 and you're happy with it, the INI Builds version isn't going to offer you much more. But if you're buying a copy of Leeds for the first time, then INI Builds is definitely the one to go for. That's my view. Engine 2 stable, starting engine 1.
Set parking brakes.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Still waiting for enemies to give you leads from Ben's giveaway. Really? You'd have thought Ben could pull some strings as the chief INI simp, to be honest with you. I thought if anyone's winners would not have to weigh, it would be his.
Vienna traffic Austin 562 taxing to stand Fox 260 via Michael.
Watch my POG circle to land into Chambéry also. Yes, you can. It was a lovely landing. You redeemed yourself from the morning, and then some, boss. Any memes, honestly.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Ben streams. Why do I never get a notification anymore?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
He doesn't stream very much, to be honest. He doesn't stream as much as he did. But then, nor do I. Paul, do you know, I was just thinking there's not a single Australian here. And it's unacceptable. Welcome, boss.
Subscribed.
Thank you ever so much.
There.
Tier 1 resub, 27 months. 21 month streak. Well, we won't dwell on the 6 months that the broken streak. It might not have been broken for the whole 6 months, probably wasn't. We won't dwell on it anyway. But thank you, boss, very much for the resub. Appreciate it. Appreciate you as well, both for your financial support, your moral support, and your moderation. We don't talk about last morning. Okay, Roger. Down 0.3. And the rudder check. There we go. And we'll get the taxi light on. We'll get the APU bleed off and the APU off. And I think we're ready. Gosh, it's so much easier than... and Boeing, isn't it? Now, someone said he was taxiing to a stand via Mike. I don't know which side they taxi on here, to be honest. I don't know if there is a taxi chart, is there? Does anyone know if it's taxi on the right or if it's just whatevs, anything goes? I think it's anything goes. We'll taxi via Lima, though, just to keep clear. Wien traffic, Ryanair 9753 taxiing to holding point Alpha 3 for runway 29 via taxi lane 34 Lima Alpha 3. Here we go. I know, because I realised I was being needlessly unkind about your broken streak, boss, so I had to make up for it, you see. I have a few questions. Do I count as an Australian when I'm there? Can I apply for the Australian of the Month contest? Oh, it's a good question. I mean, the Australian of the Month contest is over, boss, to be honest. We're not doing that again. We have our chief Australian, and everyone has been Australian of the Month once. But as chief Australian, I suppose it does fall within your remit, Paul, to account for the absence of your countrymen. Like, where's Matt? Where's Liam? Where's Harry? Where's Dingo? More to the point. Honorary Australian at the very least. Okay, we'll go with that, yeah. And I'm also waiting for Indie Memes to respond to my order transfer request where they said it'll take 72 hours. It's been way more than 72 hours now. Not good, boss. Not good. Maybe you can go and kick up a stink on their Discord until they listen to you. That seems to be the way to do things these days, you get me? Oh, you're from Sydney. Good, good, good. Alright, that's 2 Australians here, but the usual Australians are... the usual Twitch viewing Australians are not here. Not here. No, why other than Paul? Good morning, Scott. Good grief. You must be missing Ben's streams because he hasn't been doing so many lately. That's the only reason I can think of for you being here. Sort of a pale imitation of Ben's streams. Yeah. Dingo's a man of mystery, much like the Avatar. He vanished when the world needed him most. Yeah. I like the sounds of that, Tassie and Paul. What did Tassie say? You can't. I was the first Australian of the month. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, all right. You can be an Australian while you're out there, boss. Right, so we're going to take not this right, not the next right, but the one after. Well, I'm here because A, you're streaming, and B, you're streaming when I can watch. Well, good, good. Good. All right. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. And presumably because you don't want me to spend all of Sunday whinging at you. Yeah, your Australian does need some work, but I'm sure it'll come. I'm sure it'll come with time. Be in traffic, Ryanair 9753 via Alpha 3, line up and take off, runway 29er, MCOG 3 Charlie departure. Is that the clip from last night? Oh yeah, Mil V2.
Vienna traffic United 1-8 heavy pushing on to Lima.
That guy sounds like he knows what he's doing.
We in traffic, Ryanair 9425 pushing back. Then
Flex 61, SOS runway out of thrust blue.
Tango 2135.
V1, rotate. Oh, gear going straight up, marvellous, good. Auto gear retraction. It's a very early turn after takeoff, this, isn't it? Unusually so. Thrust climb, climb. Flaps up. Oh, Harry, hello. How are you, boss? Yeah, of course, double stream for you, boss. Double daily stream. Double daily stream. You know what I mean, what you said basically, but worse. I used that as well, and I guess I can't use the bruh, how can I watch stream when you know stream? No, exactly. I'm doing... Sometimes I feel I give too much of myself to this channel, you know? I really do. As Harry says, 2 streams in one day. It is noise abatement, fam, it is. They are coming in, they're arriving, just a little late, but yeah. Could be something incorrect pathed in the sim, maybe. Does the chart show the same tight turn? Yeah, it does, and the real flight does the same tight turn as well. It is reality, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, as Tazzy says, noise abatement, fam, isn't it? 6 AM stream, then 9 PM stream, so pog. Yeah, and this one you can relax into, I guess. Some nice airports included with the latest Caribbean World Update. There are, and I haven't even been to look at them yet. But, little plug for Club Filbert. We are, next time we do a Club Filbert Silver, Club Filbert Silver and Sapphire exclusive private members only live stream, or CF Setmols for short. We're going to do it in the Caribbean. We're going to go and look around some of those islands, and in the run up to it I want to actually recreate my real world flight from Gatwick to St Lucia. So I want to actually fly out there, hop around some islands, and then fly back afterwards. Not necessarily immediately afterwards, but at some point. So it's going to be quite good fun, quite immersive, and that's the sort of good old-fashioned value that you can look forward to when you join as a subscriber on Twitch or as a channel member on YouTube. Both give you access to roughly the same perks. And the higher the tier you join at, the better. The better for me and the better for you. Who won Leeds? It was Ray. It was Ray who won Leeds. Why was it not you? You weren't here, boss. You disappeared. You decided work more important than watch stream and win leads. Not my fault. You'll be able to afford to do this full time if you stream this regularly, boss. Oh, if only. If only. Only. It's not the lucrative source of income you think it is, Harry. You'll have a hard time catching up today. Didn't you push back just as we were taking off? You want a reasonable bit of spacing. hardly at all. Right, standard set thrice. Seatbelts can come off, landing lights can come off. Gosh, it's like a military operation today. Usually I forget a fair few of these things. When did I say good old-fashioned? Oh, no, good old-fashioned value for money. The values of the channel are very, very modern indeed. Very modern, very forward-thinking, very broad-minded, and yeah, quite the opposite of that, boss. You did, but United blocked you in. Ah, right, okay. Where's he off to, that United? Quick look on Volanta. San Francisco. Oh my god, that is a vibe and a half. United 18, Vienna to San Francisco. Is that a real world route? Sorry, Mildred, you can go out. Cornwolf, good morning, good morning, good morning. Where's the video Simon saying Club Filbert brings love? I don't actually know. It's probably somewhere on Discord. I could try that. Let's just see about this United 18. No! United 18 is a flight from Milan Malpensa to New York, Newark, in Boeing 767s and Boeing 777-200s. Rip my immersion! Oh well. That's what happens when you check up on things rather than just accepting that it's a pod real world flight. Sometimes it's best not to know. I don't know where that video is. What we should do though actually is probably plan the route back. You get me? Because we don't have long in the air. So on the way back, we're at Ryanair 9754. Would you like to watch me plan a route? You could if you want. Let's do that. Let's share my whole screen and you can get the full experience of my life. So this is the flight number. Ryanair 4 Alpha is the call sign or the IATA flight number. So we go to SimBrief, new flight, FR. Get rid of some of these windows that we don't need. (9754), and we'll be going from BNX to VIE. I always put in the IATA codes here because it's an additional check against doing it wrong. You get me? Tilted Blunder, hello. How are you? And Cornwolf, I think I said hello to you, but if I didn't, hello. I'm sorry for getting muddled up. So 1405 local. That should be 105 Zulu. Yes, it is. 1305. Apply. We are A320. We are Phoenix. We are using cost index 9. And call sign, as I said, but promptly forgot, Ryanair 4 Alpha. RIR 4A. We're probably expecting a 16 departure, and I think Vienna normally will land the cross runway if the wind isn't so much. Just have a quick check of what they're doing for arrivals. Loud uses 17. Where did you even get that from, boss? All right, 17 then. Because I couldn't find it in any of the databases. Willie, good morning, how are you? Right, so the current arrivals, one was the most recent one, 11:26 from Copenhagen, Austrian 302. He arrived onto runway... same one we took off from. 29, is it? Yeah, 29. So runway 29, runway 16 out. That all looks fine to me. We have a choice of routes. This is an official Eurocontrol route, but let's see if it matches what the real world flight did. And as you can see, it's pretty blooming close. So therefore, we'll use this route, happy in the knowledge that our immersion will be top tier. Generate flight. Good morning, Emma. Welcome, welcome, welcome. RV Ryanair, Roger. Didn't think to look there. Finally lining up. Good, good. Have a nice takeoff. One good thing about joining a VA based on an IRL airline. Yes, I guess so. But you can't have as much fun there as you would with EUREGIO, can you? Amazon accidentally delivered 4 bolts to me. They're addressed to Boeing. Not sure what I should do. I would just keep them as a souvenir, boss. It's too late. It's too late to do anything useful with them. We'll pre-file it on the network. And we'll probably be leaving at about 11:15 Zulu, so I always try and get an accurate off-block time in the real world here. File flight plan. There we go. So now we're all set, ready for our return as well. Yes, if people here are looking for something a bit different to do in their sim, then do please come and join EUREGIO. It is the official airline of Filbert Flies and EUREGIO's and Europe's premier regional airline. We have an interesting fleet of older planes. Often we have Beavers, we have Twin Otters, we have BAE 146 200s and 300s, CRJ 700s and 1000s. We have 737 700s and 800s, and we also via the Google Drive have some incomplete fleet packages for other aircraft like the A300. I've totally lost what I was saying now. Who was that anyway? Sam, good morning. Thank you very much for the 150 bits. Appreciated. I'm just doing a bit of promotion of EUREGIO, you get me? Why ATR not in fleet? I don't think the ATR package is on FlightSim.2 yet, is it? If it is, I will get on it, I will add it. I want to rejig this as well because it doesn't look great. Also, my web design skills are rubbish, therefore I absolutely dread having anything to do with it. You can fly anywhere. We do have a route network, but we also do charter flights, so it's entirely up to you how you want to use it. You can just download the planes and have fun with them, or you can fly our scheduled routes, which are all shown here. All the passenger routes are shown here. There's also a freight arm. So the black airports you can see are our main hubs. So Gothenburg, Berlin, Paris-Orly is here. Can't remember what that is. Oh yes, Cologne, Bonn, very nice airport. Basel, Milan Linate, and Bratislava, and Barcelona. So those are our main hubs, and you can fly all over with them to various parts of Europe. It's a great little airline. I can't take much of the credit for it really. It's the brainchild of Simon C. And he very graciously agreed to make it an official part of Filbert Flies. So there you are. There you go. Come join. Sounds like the Buffalo Airways of Europe. Yeah. ATR is a meme. ATR grounded by EUREGIO. That is also possibly true. I really hope you see Phoenix Block 2 sooner rather than later. It's been long enough. Yes, me too. Do you enjoy flying GA or airliners more in MSFS? I enjoy flying airliners more in MSFS. I used to enjoy both equally, but since getting my pilot's license flying GA in the real world, I don't get quite as much pleasure from doing it in the sim. Just because it doesn't feel the same, you know? Whereas airliners, I can convince myself that that they're very realistic, and so I feel more immersed flying airliners. But MSFS is the best sim ever for flying GA, so I absolutely do recommend it. Really great livery though. I'm tempted to do it. It's the best part about it is, Mercian, it's absolutely free of charge. You don't have to pay to be a member. So if you don't like it, you don't like it, you can just not fly. No, we don't. Sorry, we don't fly. We don't have any Airbus in the fleet. No, it's all it's the Boeings are the main staple of the routes between larger airports, and then the props and the regional jets obviously get you into places that you perhaps wouldn't ordinarily fly and that don't have in the real world much in the way of charter scheduled flights, like Rimini, say, or Montpellier, or St. Johann, or Salzburg, or Samaden and Lugano. I mean, they're brilliant. Flying a 146 into there is challenging and pog. How come with a name like EUREGIO based in EU? Well, where else would you expect it to be based, boss? I occasionally fly EUREGIO charter to a city located on the western part of Latvia. Oh, there you are. Oh, sorry. How come no Airbus? Right, I thought you meant how come it's based in the EU. Okay. I don't know. I don't know the backstory. You'd have to ask Simon why we opted for Boeings rather than Airbuses. I don't know what the semi-real world backstory is, but I suspect it's something to do with the fact that there are plenty of opportunity. I mean, almost everyone in Europe does operate A320s, and so we thought it would be nice to offer a bit of an alternative. It's only really KLM and Ryanair that fly the 737. I think that's my gut feeling, but I'll have to ask him. The A220 will replace the old 146 in the future. It's true. Did you catch my radio show with Bluebird simulations? No, I didn't. How did it go? We could practice in sim something that would be useful for your real GA flying. We could, Vexfreeze. We could. But will it help? I don't know. Do you have a suggestion? If it ain't Bay, he ain't go. Wasn't it literally because he couldn't stand the fly-by-wire and Phoenix paint kits? Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was, yeah. Yeah, that does ring a bell, actually. And yeah, got a good deal from Boeing. It all comes down to price at the end of the day. Yeah, very good point from Stream Elements there. If you are watching on Twitch, do please come and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But similarly, if you are watching on YouTube, do please come and subscribe or follow me on Twitch, please. Thanks. Where should we? Yeah, I'll have to catch up on that. Did they answer the most pressing question, which is 757 when? Because if they didn't answer that, like, what's even the point? No. Yeah, good. So it is worth dual streaming. I think we got 7 people watching on YouTube. It's hardly the heyday of 40 or 50 that we used to have. But there are people watching who wouldn't be watching if I was just streaming on Twitch, so that's good. I think it will. I regret not using sim when doing my training. Never a bad idea to practice hand flying approach in GA and sim or locating the landmarks. No, that's true, but it's the feel, isn't it? It just doesn't feel, I don't know, feel right. But yeah, we could do. On Saturday we're doing a GA group flight. If you would like to come, Vexfreeze, it's we're flying around Ireland, the north of Ireland, so partly Northern Ireland, partly the north of the Republic. I'm going to be flying the 172, the WB Sim mod. So that should be fun. It is a Club Filbert Silver and above event, so if you want to subscribe at Sapphire or join as a member at Silver on YouTube, you could come along. Absolutely come along. Just another little shameless Club Filbert plug there. The show was brilliant. Shervin was a proper gentleman. He answered some tough questions about the 757, and what he was saying blew my mind. Well worth a listen on podcast. I'll give it a go. Of course not. We love to have the carrot dangled for as long as possible. Practice manual holds and IFR GA stuff. Could do. And one engine out for multi-engine training. Oh, I don't do multi-engines. Because I have most of the Logitech gauges, I enjoy flying the 172 and the 208 around the Pacific Northwest. Oh, I can imagine that being lovely. Yeah, imagine that. Jet 2757 to Skiathos. Oh, don't. That, boss, is the stuff dreams are made of. It really is. Right. Just going to set up for the arrival. If you'll bear with me, we'll get the latest meta for what's the ICAO code? LQBK. Temperature's 13. QNH is 1013. Nice. Minimums. Don't have my chart man here today, unfortunately, so I'll have to look myself. 620. Transition level we use flight level 110. And we'll start down. Is there a vote, Harry? Has anyone done a vote? No. Oh, boss, if you'd watched last night, if you'd been here for the landing last night, you'd have been rolling in Avios. Rolling. Yeah, EUREGIO one's... Martin's flying like a pretend copy of EUREGIO one. The real EUREGIO one's back in Liverpool, boss, I'm afraid. Soz. The winds aren't always all that good, though, are they, Vex Freeze? Also, I have done a bit of it when I was learning, but it's just I couldn't do it. I had the chart, I couldn't read. It was on my lap, had to go under the desk. But maybe with a bit of practice, I could get there with it. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point. Some of us have full-time employment. Oh, I know. I wasn't criticising, boss. I was just saying it's a shame. The situation is a shame, you know. Negative on vote, can't do it on mobile. Oh, boss. Martin, can you set up a landing rate prediction, please? It's literally what I pay you for, you know what I mean? This sort of thing. I'm on nights, boss. That's the only reason I'm here today now. Why has this plane got me so far above profile? What's happening? What's happened? It's only a little bit above profile. We'll use a bit of speed brake. No, that's true, but they're closer. Ugh, it's one and only. What's one and only? Scott, are you on the computer or what? Can anyone... Oh, it's done. Thank you, whoever did that. Appreciate. I assume that was you then, Scott, was it? Thanks. No, I don't really pay them. But truth be told, whenever I do not hand fly instrument approach for a while in sim or real, I get really rusty really soon. Sim is a good tool to keep that muscle memory. Yeah, I get it. It must be. So are you still a GA pilot? Do you fly for fun, or are you flying commercially? No respect, I swear. Was that you, Paul? You've been quiet for a while, boss, you know, so I just wasn't sure. Anyway, whoever it was, thanks. Swifty, good morning, welcome. How are you? Are the YouTube crowds all coming back? They're all coming, not all of them. Most of them are. But some of the YouTube crowds coming back. It's good to see. You get paid in engagement. You know, I'm meeting Trolls and his boyfriend over the weekend, Martin. So we're finally going to be able to sit down and have this discussion and sort of thrash out the finer details, seeing as you rejected me. And Trolls is now no longer the backup fiancé. For those of you new to the channel, I'm looking to marry someone in order to get an EU passport, so that's what this whole chat is based on. I believe all my CTL and FATL 5 years ago, but haven't been flying, unfortunately, the last 3 years. I'll be back soon. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope you do get back soon. Was this for medical reasons you stopped? Or? Oh, good luck. I've recently talked to both of them too. His boyfriend is very kind. I'm sure you'll work things out. Yeah, I'd have thought so. He seemed nice. When I was speaking, I messaged him on Instagram a few times. Is the stream quality alright? My Twitch window looks a bit jerky. It's a pity I can't put my own prediction on my own landing actually. There we are. I noticed that the OOF gang really are not in the majority today. Certainly not the majority of the Filbios. Now just bank account ran dry and all the pandemics, whirlwind and whatnot postponed everything. Right, yeah. It is an absolute money pit, isn't it? Stream on YouTube is good, people should come here. I'm planning to start a new VA called Misogyny Cargo Airways. It's an agriculture-based airline specialising in exporting ignorant pigs to remote regions. Right. 2,000 feet is glide slope capture altitude, so we'll go down to that. Turn on LS. 12,000 feet, let's get them sat down. And really, we can go into local pressure, which is 1013, so we don't have to make any difference when we do it. 1013. 1013. There we go. Do we think anyone else in the world is flying into Banja Luka? Other than the three of us? Probably not. So Kuba, you're quite close behind Tassie. You wouldn't want to be much closer than you are, I don't think. We're all spaced out quite nicely. Just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't clicked the like button, please do. Also, please subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to drop a follow if you're enjoying it. I'd be most appreciative. And it would do wonders for my self-esteem, you know. Which is based 95% on how many followers and subscribers I have. Don't know what the other 5% is. Had my first sim diversion the other day. Oh yeah, what happened? I'm doing the ILS Zulu. Straight to final from Novlo. "400 feet ceiling, 400 meter visibility on nav." Oh god. And where was this and where did you divert to? I might be looking for an Australian passport in here. You might, it's true, that is true. Oh god, imagine that! You might meet the love of your life in Australia and never come back. That wouldn't, you know, wouldn't be very good for me. But I can see that, you know, there are worse places to end up than Australia. At least, you know, for now. ENGM, Gardamone to ENML, where's that? Diverted back to ENGM, oh right. You don't have Novlo? Yes, no, we added it in. We added it in because it's more like what the real world flight did. But I forgot to update the route on the Discord if that's where you got it. How long's the runway? Will auto brake low do us? I don't know. Let's do some quick calculations. Self-esteem based on subscribers.
Without prejudice. Robert, our client Filbert, who will remain mute for this meeting, and only lean in to whisper in our ear, wishes for a code. Filbert is a great influencer who is arguably the world's premier flight sim influencer.
Arguably?
He is papered, much to your
Careful,
appreciation
boss.
we are sure, to offer an exclusive first preview of the 777. In exchange Filbert only asks for a discount promotional code of Filbert777 for 77.7% off the price of the plane for his views.
I can't do maths while I'm listening to this rubbish. Thank you for the 100 bits though, boss. 64.8 will be our landing weight. It's worth a go. It's worth a go. 64.8. What have I not filled in? It's dry. There we are. Auto brake low is fine. Good. Idle reverse. Yeah, we'll probably use a bit more idle reverse, I should think. But auto brake low is what we were looking for. Good. And what have I missed? Why watch out for the Reddit community? Of course, after second go around, and as soon as he exited the hold to divert, the weather started improving. Sod's law, isn't it? El Papino, sir, in the sim, do we really need to install all discoveries, all landing charges, all bush trips? No, you can delete them from your profile content manager, but sometimes deleting them is just more faff than it's worth. I used to delete them all, but yeah, it's takes time because you have to go through each one and it's really annoying. And then you just end up resenting the Sobo for putting them there in the first place. I do hope I don't find the love of my life in Australia. In my experience, France was already far enough. Yeah. In exchange, Philbert only asks for your soul. Right. Approach mode activated. Flaps 1. And what's this VOR called? Oh, it's not a VOR. It's an NDB. Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 9753 overhead Bravo Lima Kilo. Turning onto a 9-mile final, ILS runway 16, Banja Luka. Now, when I spawned in here to take the screenshot for the thumbnail, it did kind of look like there was some really nice scenery, and it actually, on this final, it's not quite as close to the airport as I thought it was, all of those hills and whatnot. But anyway. Oh, Reddit have oh, I see. Yes, right. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to associate myself too closely with them. Mind you, do you remember when I did the interview with Robert on here? And yeah, I got a lot of hate on Reddit after that, didn't I? D'Angelo, literal war criminal. A lot of bidding with these predictions, close to 50-50, is it? Remember when we were promoting your Q&A stream with that pin? Yes, yeah. Yeah. Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 9753, short final, runway 16. Learn smooth, K. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Luca.
Why is my Toby not working properly? It's too jittery. Let's turn it off. Can't be dealing with this. Got a little bit of a crosswind from the right, 11 knots, 10 knots. But you know, I was doing circuits in a 172 in a 10 knot crosswind, and that was alright. So this should be alright with a bit of luck. But MSFS wind is a meme, as we know. I loved rendang beef from a Chinese when I was a kid. Rendang reminds me of the spicy red sauce beef. Reddit's quite angry at Robert. What's he done particularly to upset them now? Alright, manual flight, sterile cockpit please, let's concentrate. Oh, I felt quite sorry for the honeycomb guy when I read what had happened. I had sympathy, not anger. I feel like my cats have been recruited into the youth gang because they've chosen now to start running in and out of the room and being very distracting.
Minimum.
Continue.
$100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Welcome to Banja Luka, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it sounded to me like his business partner had screwed him out of some money and messed up everything in the company, right? That was my... I mean, I didn't read in depth into it, but I did skim read the article that someone put in my Discord. Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 9753, runway vacated. The new statement from Honeycomb themselves. Hang on, let me just get this sorted. We're doing ramp 2. Don't need to follow me. There isn't a profile for this, so it's going to look weird. Well, there wasn't yesterday. I don't know, or the day before, whenever I set this up. There might be now. Oh god, yeah, this ain't gonna work, is it? We're gonna have to taxi through the stairs. Let me just quickly see if anyone's done a GSX profile. If they have, we'll install it. If not, we'll just quit GSX, I think. Rip Wolfgang yet again! Was it? Have you actually looked at the rate? Oh, yeah. Yeah, minus 181. Sorry, Wolfgang, I'm just really good at flying planes, and I don't know why you haven't realised this yet. You get me? Right, GSX profiles. Search. Banja. No. Nothing. Let's have a look on the 2. Or just Google Banja Luka GSX, because the 2's a bit of a meme when it comes to searching. No, nothing. So, oh, hang on. Stand by. There might be something. They claim the person sending the email's been let go. Oh, really? Oh, right, okay. Oh, I don't know what to think then. Statement about change leadership with shift true means that the guy lost his company. Yeah. Oh, I don't understand what's going on. There is a GSX profile, but it's for the freeware version. All right, let's just restart Kuatl and taxi in without any ground services, which has got to be better than driving through the gate, through the stairs.
Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 9425, final runway 16, Banja Luka.
How far, please?
Boss's breaking news. I am happy to announce that Filbert Flies is officially cancelled, due to rigging or the Filbios betting, and marginalisation of the Filbert 2 Wolfgang. An extensive and independent investigation has revealed collusion with the Filbert 2 Butterfairies on purpose, and favouritism towards them. All Filbert 2 Wolfgang members are encouraged to apply for refunds of their entire subscription history. This message is authorised by the Coalition Against Filbert Corruption.
Thank you for the 140 bits, Harry Boss. It gives me great pleasure. It gives me great pleasure to take them off you. And just for the avoidance of doubt, refunds will be dealt with if you email complaints@filbertflies.com. And when I say dealt with, I mean you might get a response at some point of some sort. Right, APU bleed on, engines off, but you probably won't. Seatbelts off, beacon off, and we'll do a bit of deboarding while we wait for the other two to arrive.
The boarding requested.
Boom! The boarding requested. Oh, why drone upside down? That's better. So this is it. This is Banja Luka, the latest release from Orbx. Tazzy, boss, call short final please so I don't miss you, but can also have a look around the airport. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to leave that question hanging. I think a timeout might be in order. Yeah, but the thing is he gave me just enough bits to avoid that, boss. You know, if he'd given me 100 bits for all that, I'd probably be like, yeah, nah. You're getting timed out regardless.
Traffic and Ryanair 9425, short final runway 16, Banja Luka.
Bruh. Looks nice enough. Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? We'll come back and have another look after Tazzy lands. It better be actually on short final and not like a Harry short final though, you get me? Forklift out of 10, Roger. A ground text is accurate.
What's up, homie? It's Tony.
Bruh.
Passengers boarding started.
Can't time out an Aussie? Oh, I beg to differ. Ground textures look a little weird, but I've seen that on a few airports. I think the ground textures are default at the terminal. I don't know. I'm gonna... Where is it? I can't... What kind of short final is this when I can't even see plan? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Stand down. Stand down. Banja Luka Airport. Maps. We're going to have a look at the ground textures. What do you think? I think I need a holiday. To here? To Banja Luka? Oh, okay. Enjoy your lunch, Emma. Bye. Oh, you've made me hungry now you've said that.
Hey guys, I'm Tony. Welcome to Vienna.
Nice. Very nice. Once again, boss. Your landings are... Is the word fleek? Is fleek a good word to use for this? I don't know what fleek means, but it might be appropriate. Yeah, it was 180, boss. 180 odd. No, I can't. Imagine Harry being the officer at the airport too to not let me in because I timed him out. Yeah, it was nice, Tessie. Very nice. You're afraid of your 737 landing skills. It's alright, boss. We're here to judge. Sorry, we're not here to judge, I mean. Right, let's have a look at the terminal. Let's have a look at the ground texture. Someone said ground textures looked a little bit weird. I agree. We're going to have a look at Banja Luka in maps. See if we've got some photogrammetry. Photogrammetry? Satellite imagery. God, it's noisy, isn't it? Right, this is what it looks like. This is what it should look like. So I'd say that these squares on the actual apron here, these concrete slabs or whatever they are, look just right. And I would also say that this area here doesn't look half as bad as I thought it did initially. Because you do have this darker grey bit. Look, you have it here. So actually, my initial judgment was unfounded. Also, the textures are a lot less crisp in real life. Apparently, the whole airport in real life is a little bit blurry, whereas in the sim, it's crisp AF. So yeah, okay. So there you are. Textures are alright. Let's have a look at the terminal. No trespassing restricted area. Nice. Let us know when you're on short final, Cuba, so we can come and watch your landing. Discrimination by Philbert's minions further confirmed. How? Not if you're above the age of 30. What was that in relation to? Sorry, I forgot. I am well above the age of 30, unfortunately. I know I don't look it, but... About to turn to the Alice, Roger. Loud noises. Shall I turn the sim down? I'll turn the sim and GSX down. Bosnian policeman. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him, would you? He looks like he'd club you for leaving a bottle of water in your suitcase. What's on the departure board? I don't know. We'll have a look. Don't time him out. Can we go away from here? Let's go. Yes, we can, boss. We can. Oh, we got some magazines. Oh, he's gone. This is clearly a labour of love, you know. He's put a lot of effort into this. Serbia, Litovi, Belgrade, Banja Luka. What's Litovi, Belgrade? I thought MSFS could become a horror game. You can go to Memmingen from here. Oh yes, you can actually. That's one of the flights I was considering because Memmingen is a World Update airport, right? Yes, it's good. It's good. Let's have a look at the landside area while keeping our eyes peeled for Cuba. S-Tours. Yeah, look at that. Nice little airport. I think I would recommend it. The only thing that disappoints me slightly is these windows don't look quite right, but they are semi-transparent, I think. No, they are not semi-transparent. They are... Oh, what do you call it? Good use of... You know what I mean. The thing where it looks like an interior but isn't an interior. We can't go in here, but we do have some interior modelling up at the top, which is really good. So yeah, nice, I would say. Parallax, thank you, Sam. Thank you very much. Right, let's get ourselves down to end runway. Or Cuba's arrival. And what we'll do is we'll press tab. Just let us know when you're 4 or 5 miles out, boss, and we'll come back. But we'll leave the drone here, and we'll start setting up for the return. No, we won't realise this clip. It's a little bit blurry, whereas in the sim, it's crisp AF. In real life, it's a little bit blurry, whereas in the sim, it's crisp AF. In real life. Very glad you clipped that. It's not at all cringe. Thanks, Harry Boss. Much appreciated. We're around 5 now. 5 nautical miles now. Okay, all right. Let's do that then. Let's focus on your arrival. We also haven't looked at the night lighting, have we?
Do you want to deboard crew?
No, I don't want to deboard crew. I want crew to fly back again with me, ideally. Can I ask a question while we wait? You know the in-stream chat? The new messages appear at the bottom. That was a change I made based on some feedback from Wojtek. But I wonder if it's a bit weird and the new messages should appear at the top. Do we have any opinions here on that? So I obviously want the best experience, and it's not easy to integrate YouTube and Twitch chat. This is probably the best we can do. You think new messages should appear at the bottom? Okay, okay. Trouble is, on YouTube, I've got the subscribe now button at the bottom, which isn't great. I might get rid of that. I hear engines. I don't see plane yet.
I need to bed, boss. Thank you for listening to my spam. Can confirm Martin will be turned away at the border though. So's not so's. Made his bed in it, just like I'm now going to lie in mine Kappa.
Good night, boss. Thank you for your generosity. And I'll listen to your nonsense anytime. Nice! Nicely done, Cuba. Nicely done. Very Ryanair. Very Ryanair. You agree it should be at the bottom? Okay, everyone thinks it should be at the bottom. Got you. Got you. We'll do it. Paul, you have no strong opinions. Is fair enough. Alright, good. Nice! Well, I think everyone should be rightly... everyone should be proud of their landings there. Hopefully we can get a POG screenshot with all of us together if there is another stand that will fit a 737, and I think there is. Might be a little bit tight. Nah, you can get in there. Good. Right. So, we'll deboard the old passengers, and we will hopefully be able to import the next leg. Yeah! Oh, we've got 36 minutes. Well, we won't need 36 minutes to turn around, will we? Right, so, over here then. It's a long time since I've done a full rotation in any plane, actually. ATSU, AOC menu, flight init, init data request. LQBK to Lao. Over here, init request. And before I forget, I'll just change Bene overlay so that that's accurate. And I'll load the return route into Navigraph charts as well. So we are Ryanair for Quebec. Can't remember. Yeah, 4 Alpha. Ryanair 4 Alpha. Ryanair 4 Alpha. And on the way back, we're cruising at flight level 280. Okie dokie. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet. We are still in an A320, so the rest of that should be correct. Right. RYR 4 Alpha. Cost index, Tazzy did say, and I've forgotten, but it'll be on there. 17 in the Airbus. Oh yeah, g'day. Welcome, Matt. How are you? You have missed the first flight, unfortunately, but the good news is there's a whole nother one to go. How are you? Right, mass and balance. We'll get... Aircraft load is clearly not loaded, is it? There's nobody on it. Bruh. Load aircraft. Is that going to work? No. Do I have to re-import the flight? Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, thank you. I'm not hugely looking forward to working my night shift, but yes, can't complain. Can't complain. Harry just went to bed. You just missed him. There we are. Good. Planned and boarded. Oh, hello. I guess that works. Yeah, it does work. Clearly it's the same size as all the other stands, isn't it? It's not quite as good for my screenshot as if you'd parked there, but it's alright. It's alright. It's not all about the screenshots. I think I've realised why they said it's too small, because neither of us can now get out of here without touching tips, I don't think. But we'll see. We'll try. We'll try. Oh, the other stone was taken by a static. By a static? What scenery have you got? Time to call in sick. Yeah. There's only one though. I can't. Again, it's... Oh, yes, there was a freeware on the 2, yeah. Ah, that would explain it. 2 break for Orbx, Roger. What are they going to say? Can't remember. Yeah, don't know. Don't know what I was going to say. Probably wasn't terribly important. I can't waste a day sick when I only have one more shift to do. You get me? Right, so 0 fuel weight, 61.1. Get some actual boarding going on, couldn't we, I guess?
Boarding requested.
Boarding
Passengers
requested.
bus is coming.
And the 0 fuel weight centre of gravity is 31.5. And the block fuel is 5.5. And before we do our performance calculations, what I want to do is have a look at the night lighting, because we didn't do that. So those of you who are going to find it too unimmersive watching me change the time while I stream, do please look away now. The rest of you, stay tuned. Do you get much further on Satisfactory after I... No, not much at all. Not much at all. Sadly can't join the second leg. Oh, why? What's your excuse? Oh, right, you don't actually need an excuse, it's fine. Not bad, not bad. I feel these floodlights are a bit dim, but that could be prototypical. It could be a light pollution thing. Terminal interior looks lovely, doesn't it? That looks very, very real. Very nice. Sorry, we're going to have to go and see the scary man again, but we'll nip around behind him between these two. Just dive under there. There we are. It's fine. Don't have to look at his face. And landside area, also really nicely lit. Yeah, a lot of work's gone into this. It's good. It's good. And we'll change the time back to day. We want to depart at 13:05 Zulu, so if we make it 12:55, that should be about right. Okie dokie. Departure. Take our performance figures. What's up with this scary man? Oh yeah, you didn't see him. He's just very scary. Fruituan got quite scared. Is this policeman here? He's just a scary man. See? Sorry, boss. Yeah. Some of the glass effects in MSFS are just weird. You reckon he'd be kind? He might be. You can't judge a book by its cover. But still, I'd rather not get on the wrong side of him and find out. Go away, menu bar. Yeah, he could. Right, so I don't know why this thinks it's 1.7 rather than 1.6. It must have an out-of-date database, I guess. Sync the live weather and calculate. We're not going to go for a... intersection takeoff, obviously.
Passengers bus is coming.
Passengers bus is coming. Good. What are the winds, though? I just wonder if this is one of those airports where they might take off in the most advantageous direction, i.e. to the north. Well, you see now that we've got a 1 knot tailwind showing from on 1.6, so... No, I don't want to backtrack. No, I don't. Do you reckon what do you reckon they'd do IRL, though? Do you reckon they'd just take off to the north? Probably would, wouldn't they? Even with a slight tailwind. Probs. Let's do that. Let's do runway 36. 36? Whatever. 34. Runway 34 and the Comar 1 Bravo, yes? Oh, I haven't done my plan in VATSIM. Oh, boss. Sorry you're on your own in there. Not okay. Right, okay. File. Right, and V-pilot. Disconnect, connect, Ryanair 4 Alpha. Done. Okie dokie. So we're still able to do a flex takeoff. Nice. So departure runway 34 via the Comar 1 Bravo. Arrival. We're expecting ILS 29. Is this one of these airports where they don't do a star and just have a really long and weird transition? No, I don't think it is. ILS Zulu runway 29 will do us nicely. Via the Obuti 2 Whiskey. And Balfour Mike. Balfour Mike. That works. Ballard 4 Mike.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Insert. Okay, perf. Now we can do this. 138, 140, 142.
Hello, sir.
Flaps 1 and THS is down 0.3. And flex temperature is 59 degrees. I'm just going to make sure that our sound is turned back up. It wasn't. Cruising at flight level 280. I think that's us good to go, isn't it? Get the seatbelts back on. Get the beacon on. Some engine start going on. Gosh, I feel like Matt. This must be what... A-firm, Tazzy. This must be what Matt feels like. Speed run. With no checklists. Oh, no. Start levers not at idle. Oh, there we go. Do I have to start again, though? Oh, no. Okay. Come on. Start engine, please. There we go. I didn't actually ask for a ground power unit. I don't know why that's here. We'll get rid of it though. It's probably that Phoenix to GSX thing that I thought I'd got rid of, but apparently haven't. Or it's just something that the Phoenix does, I'm not sure. Go ahead. Engine 2 appears to be stable. Starting engine 1. Do you run through a checklist when you drive your car or ride your bike? No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you know what you're doing. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I know what I'm doing with an A320 as well. Yeah. But they do in real life, so that's the thing. But then I don't have FS2 crew, so I'd just be reading it to myself, which isn't immersive either. So yeah, I don't worry so much about it on this plane, on the Phoenix. CRJ I do, but that's because I don't know what I'm doing with it. Yeah, I think to be honest, this is the only plane that I don't bother with a checklist for. Good. Engine 1, stable. APU bleed off, APU off. Taxi light on, flaps 1. Light controls check. Already got the predictive wind shear and all that stuff on. Didn't have time to turn it off really before we got to the terminal. Full up, full down, full left, full right. Neutral. Yeah, I know you can't, Matt, but what about me? Down 0.3, there we go. Oh, you're like that with the BA. Sorry, I thought you were criticising my inability to turn off the weather radar and predictive wind shear. I apologise. Yeah, I could never do the BAE without checklists. Definitely not. There we go. Is that it? We're good to go? I think we're good to go. Too many windows. Legit too many windows. Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 4 Alpha taxiing holding point Bravo. Here we go. Lent is showing me as offline. Because I have not planned a flight, I guess. Yeah. Turning circle on this is pretty impressive, to be fair. We might have to wait for the cabin to be ready. Such a short taxi. Oh, no, it's ready. Good. Greek Simmers, hello, I'm alright, how are you? Welcome. Good, I'm pleased. We're just doing our second of
Banja
two
Luka
flights.
traffic, right, and 426 taxiing following the company A320.
The range of accents we're getting from you, Tassie, today is quite impressive. Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 4 Alpha via Bravo, line up and take off runway 34, Comar 1 Bravo. You're flying EUREGIO plane right now, nice. Where to? Which plane? Where from? All the questions, all the questions. SSB Bromma to Riga, nice. Is the TBI tracker worth it? Yeah, I think so. If you haven't got an eye tracker, it is. If you've got a track IR, it's arguably not really worth the upgrade. It is better, but it's an awful lot of money for a bit better, you know? Oh, sorry, I thought I did. Oh yeah, yeah. I made an assumption. I should not have. That's EVRA, isn't it? Yeah. Close.
Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 9426, landing on runway 34, Banja Luka.
Oh yeah, Ripper.
Oh yeah, Mill. Listen, Roy.
Liepacha. Liepacha? Yeah, but boss. Screenshot, aviate, navigate, communicate. You get me? Nice. Nice, easy, straightforward departure. You're doing the Wizz Air strategy, I see. What's the Wizz Air strategy? Oh, sorry, Lipaja. Sorry, my bad. I misread it. Most English-speaking people are most likely to not pronounce it properly. Yes. Oh, there's still someone flying the Phoenix. Yeah. I thought that people stopped D-World. I like the Phoenix. I still think it's probably the best plane in the sim. I see Wizz Airs with their gear out here all the time for some reason. Really? After departure? Maybe they're cooling it down. Maybe they're cooling the brakes off or something. I don't know. Yeah. Flaps up. Runway turn-offs off. Nose off. Seatbelts stay on for now, landing lights stay on for now. And we're gonna do a cheeky direct too. We're gonna do a cheeky direct to Obuti.
Banja Luka traffic, Ryanair 9426, departing runway 34, 4 bar 1 Bravo departure.
Yeah, I think that's what he was going for. Either that or like one of those people who... Or like a wrestling referee. Wrestling commentator, I guess. Good! There we are. Another new airport visited, explored, commented on, and departed from. And quite a nice one at that. Simon! Thank you, boss, very much for the resub. How are you?
Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp.
Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp indeed. Could not have put it better myself. How's life? But honestly, Lipaja could be a nice city where small EUREGIO planes could fly, such as BAE. A firm. A firm. But is the scenery nice? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? We are indeed flying the Ryanair A320. We are. We are. Vibes. I'm pretty sure it's very nice. Okay. Lauda's been many, many things over the years. It used to be a completely different airline, and I flew on it on a 777 from Vienna to Bangkok. It was my first ever long-haul flight, and it was really, really good. Largely because I got an entire row to myself, so I was able to lie down. But I don't really understand how one airline has had so many different iterations and been so many different things. It's weird. Doing good, good. I'm pleased to hear it. The AI voice was very good. It wasn't even... Lauda Motion is something else again. This was definitely just called Lauda. Or Lauda Air maybe, but it wasn't Lauda Motion. Lauda Austrian Airlines long haul subsidiary. I'm going to Google it, see if I can find out a little more. Encyclopedia.com has an article on it. Lauda Air Luftfahrt AG is a unit of Austrian Airlines Group specialising in charters and Far East travel. Founded as a charter airline by Formula One racing legend Niki Lauda, the airline carrier grew quickly after obtaining the freedom to start long-haul scheduled services to Australia in the late 1980s. Lauda Air carried 1.7 million passengers to 38 destinations in 2000. Charter operations continue to account for a third of revenues. Then there's a lot about Lauda. Big debt, he had to remortgage his house, upgraded it, blah 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 blah. Lauda began flying from Vienna to Sydney via Bangkok in the late 80s, its first scheduled long-haul route. This was also the fastest connection between Germany and Australia. Lauda Air obtained a license to operate limited scheduled flights in 86. Worldwide scheduled rights followed in August 1990. These were obtained against stiff opposition from government-controlled Austrian Airlines, then awash in red ink. 20% of the airline was floated on the Vienna stock market at SCH 210, a share in 1990. With proceeds blah 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 blah. In May 1991, Lauda Air lost a Boeing 767 airliner which crashed in Thailand. The puzzling accident was attributed to the inexplicable in-flight deployment of a thrust reverser rather than to pilot error. Oh God. Strategic partner of Lufthansa. Lufthansa acquired 26% of it through its Condor charter unit. Partner of Lufthansa was painted on the tails of Lauda. Blah 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 blah. Got bigger. Started cooperating with Austrian in 97. Swiss Air Sabina and Delta as well. To focus on scheduled traffic on medium and long-haul routes, while Tyrolean covered regional and domestic traffic, and Lauda focused on charter operations and routes to Australia and Asia. So there we are. It did become part of it. However, it's finished now. It's finished. Quite interesting though, I think. This is neither this is the Phoenix. This is the Phoenix. Niki Lauda was a good CEO, was he? Spite of the debt. Prediction up again. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, Lauda don't operate any Neos as far as I'm aware. Only COs. So yes, a totally different thing. Totally different airline. And then I guess after it was bought by Austrian, he started again with this present Lauda Air, I guess. Wizz operates one A330, so Ryanair can also have 777 now. I didn't know Wizz operated an A330. What do you think Ryanair ever will do long haul? Do you think they? Because O'Leary's been talking about it off and on for as long as I can remember, in more or less controversial terms. But I don't know. No idea if it'll ever happen. HALHU is the one. Okay. Data aircraft. HALHU. Hungary Air Cargo. But this is operated by Wizz, is it? Oh yeah. Weird. Well, that 767 crash, he had visited the crash site and was really involved into the investigation. Really? Oh, that's good. So Hungarian government operated by Wizz crew. And yet it's a freighter. Why does the government have a freighter? Most unusual. Most unusual. I've just not heard of a government shipping cargo. It's unusual, right? Yes, the Felix, the Felix. El Phoenix. Which I still think is probably the best plane in the sim. And Wizz call sign, oh right. Flying to China. Yeah, I was just looking at them on Flight Radar, where it's been. Into Almaty and Hangzhou. Those seem to be the main places. This is it, if anyone is interested. So yes. Hangzhou, Almaty, Budapest, Hangzhou. They seem to just do that rotation. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's literally all it does. Has it ever been anywhere else? Also, where did it come from? Oh, it went to Zhengzhou. Interesting. Used to fly different routes, but not anymore, right? Adana? Is that Turkey? Yes, as in Adana kebab, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, interesting. I never knew that. You learn something every day. Right, sorry for yawning. We are 60 miles or so from our top of descent, so we should start setting up our approach page. And not have it be as much of a rush as it was last time. So the QNH in Wien is 1008. Go away. 1008. The temperature is a balmy 13 degrees. It's cooled down by a degree since we left. The winds are 260 at 19, gusting 29. Wow. It's quite strong, isn't it? The minimum for our ILS onto runway 29 is going to be 800 feet. That's 200 feet above ground level. And the transition level will be... Did they publish it? No, by ATC. Flight level 110, I think we'll go with. Flight level 110. Maybe. Maybe. Not a huge fan of the Hungarian government. Do you like their building? What, their parliament building? Oh yes, 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 that is rather nice. It's a little bit like ours, boss, a little bit. If you like this, you'd probably enjoy our Houses of Parliament as well. And so far, we've stopped short of electing an actual proven fascist. So, you know, that's something. I thought you probably would, yeah. But our Houses of Parliament, the Palace of Westminster, only has 4.6 stars on Google, whereas the Hungarian one has 4.8 stars on Google. So there you go. Better. This is your Boris Johnson. Yes, he is. Yeah, yeah. Though I'm sure Johnson's attitudes are very much the same as Phil's, but he didn't not say quite as many truly fascistic things. I don't think. Oh no, he has actually. He has. I just remember some of the things he said. No, he has. You're right. Hopefully the era of this will be, these sorts of people will be over within our lifetime. But I'm sure people thought the same previous generation. Anyway, let's just fly pretend planes and hope for the best, innit? A little bit of music for the cruise. We could have the bangers. We haven't had the bangers for a while. It's quite long, this playlist now. Actually, it's 40 minutes. We don't have time for it all. But we'll have a few tracks. Speaking about Kings, I'm sorry to hear about yours. Hope he gets well soon. Oh, yes. Yes, thanks, boss. I'm soldiering on. Wizz Air is getting new plane today, apparently. Oh yeah, another A321, is it? They branching out. Yeah. Let's guess how long it'll take to get grounded. Oh, why? Why would it be grounded? This is a tune. This must be a recent addition to the Bangers playlist. Pratt & Whitney's engine society with... Oh, right, okay. I don't know, Trudwin. I don't think a Wizz Air livery would look good on any plane at all. I think it's hideous, personally. Just gaudy. It's gaudy. Oh, this is a classic. This is classic bangers. Die Alpen? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Alps over there. Filbert Skies when? Oh, do you mean skis? Never. Never. I can't stand up on ice, boss. Let alone slide down it without falling over. It just doesn't appeal at all. You ski. You went skiing a few weeks ago. It's good. Want to go again? Really? First time? Am I missing out though? I don't know. I couldn't, obviously having never tried it, I couldn't say for certain I wouldn't like it, but it just doesn't appeal. It just doesn't appeal. You're doing it since you were 3. Oh, okay, gotcha. This seems like a fitting backing track for a Lauda air flight, somehow. I guess it's my favourite holiday of the year. Really? Gosh. Well, yeah. Maybe one day. Nah, probably not. I like the sound of all the après-ski stuff. I like the idea of being on a mountain. I just don't particularly relish the thought of going out onto the snow and sliding down it fast. It's not me, you get me. Shall we do a cheeky direct to Whiskey Whiskey 954? What do you think? I will take input. First person to give me an answer. Yes or no. That's it. A-firm. Roger. Proceeding direct. Give me something, give me something. We don't have to worry about all these pesky constraints either. Tell you what, all this yawning does not bode well for a night shift, does it? I have to have a little nap. Oh my god! Rzeszów Tower is online. Never seen them online before. Flew there a few days ago, very small airport, big enough to get 747s. Really? 747s ever actually fly there? C1 has given me privileges to some stations in Latvia that very rarely connect. Okay. Maybe we'll have to try some of those at some point. Oh, the president flies there. Right, okay. Yeah. Oh, right, oh, the US president. Well, I never. Not know that. Which bit of Poland are you from again? The Eastern Bloc. Martin, do you have a pair of Prada skis? You can buy a pair of Faction X Prada Linea Rossa Prodigy 1 skis for £2,750. Strikes me as the sort of thing that you might have spent your aunt and uncle's money on, or maybe mummy and daddy's money. No. Oh, near Belarus, okay. Oh! Near Tiraspol. I've been to Tiraspol. If it happens to be there. More to the south, okay. Oh, more to the north, sorry, more to the north. Now I have a pair of Lithuania skis. It's a brand from Lithuania, I believe. Forgot the name. Okay. Keeping it real. Good. Scott, hello, welcome. How are you? Isn't there proper Vilnius scenery coming soon from MM Simulations? Maybe. First I've heard of it, boss. Mind you, they did send me an airport out in the middle of the Atlantic that I never went to. So maybe I'm in their bad books. Could be I'm in their bad books. Oh yeah, there were previews. Previews back in October. And more previews on the 5th of Jan. Been quite good, isn't it? And they're doing Munster Osnabrück. I'm doing good, thanks, Scott. Yeah, how about you? From Daytona Beach, Florida, USA. Nice. Must be very early for you. Maybe not that early. Is it like 5 o'clock? Probably 5 o'clock. No, sorry, 7 o'clock. Sorry. Probably 7 o'clock. Of course, believe it or not, I have paid for Australia all by myself. No mummy, daddy, auntie, uncle. Really? Well done. Oh, good. There's an Austrian holding at Rattenberg for the Innsbruck approach. Vibes. Just a timely reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, please click the like button. Please subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow. Thank you. Oh, but can you turn off engines? They're too loud. Negative boss, sorry. Charles actually said I should work less. He was worried I would get a burnout. Really? You do? So you work in the supermarket and you're doing your stuff at The Hague? Yeah, it's quite a lot, I guess. It is quite a lot. 7 AM, I got it right in the end. Sun is just rising. Lovely. Are you working today or? Also, are you finding these tunes perhaps a little bit much for 7 AM? No. I guess in Florida, maybe not. Yes, if you would like to support the stream financially, do feel free to leave a tip at bit.ly/philbertflies. That is, as Stream Elements so rightly says, the best way to support the stream. Hashtag just saying, just saying. Yeah, but enjoy it. Next week will be my last week at the supermarket. Oh, okay. If you enjoy it, it's not too much then, probably. If you're finding it dull or stressful, then yeah, maybe. Right, been good to watch, but I have to scoot off to Rotterdam. Watching Michael McIntyre this evening. Oh, nice, have fun. Thank you. I mean, you know, we are very close to landing, boss. It's not this evening, so you could stay and watch the landing and probably go a bit later, but I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, just to make suggestions on how it could be improved. So it's a long old final, this one. Long old final. In traffic, Ryanair 4 Alpha, overhead Whiskey 953, 25 mile final, runway 29er. $10 Goss, that is cold. That's colder than I picture Florida ever being. It's about what it is here at the moment, actually, in London. Right, what I'm going to do now is just, like a pro DJ, fade out the music so we can immerse ourselves in the approach. Also, I'm going to retract my speed brakes like a pro pilot. NS trains care not for your suggestions, unfortunately. I get to station on time or else. Oh, right, okay. Alright, boss. Well, have fun, have fun. I would want 10 degrees here, though. Right now it's 4. Yeah, actually, it has been 10 degrees. I think today it's colder. I haven't been out yet. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, 6. 6, actually. Not so good. Ooh, we haven't done the seatbelts or the landing lights. That's not very good. Too distracted by the chit-chat. Still, it's a long old final for them to sort themselves out. The cabin secure and whatnot. So we are localised, we're established, waiting to be within range of the glide slope.
Green traffic, Ryanair 94361 uniform.
39 here tomorrow, followed by 2 days over 40. Oh my god, that's horrible. That is too much. Still, spring is just around the corner for us. And it's nearly autumn in Australia, I guess, so your weather should be getting a little better, as should ours. All a little more manageable soon. It's a nice, long, easy approach, isn't it? Probably could have gone direct to Whiskey 951, to be honest. Is that standard for it to slow you down to green dot speed 15 miles out? It was a little early. It's going to work for us because it'll be in time for glide slope capture, but I don't know. Was it snowing yesterday, was it? Yeah. I picture winter being permanently snowy in Poland, but I guess it's not. I guess it comes and goes. Windmühlen. You know, I've never been to Vienna. I'd like to go. Was that good pronunciation, Martin? I imagine so. Let's go flaps 1. Glide slope star. Wien traffic Ryanair 4 Alpha 10 mile final runway 29 Wien.
Vienna traffic Oscar 1 Alpha taking off from the 29.
Right, I get a meme every day from either you or trolls about Dutch pronunciation, so I'll just say that it's good from now on. Good, good. It's worked then. That sounded like an Austrian guy saying Vienna traffic rather than Wien traffic. Now I wonder if we should just be saying Vienna traffic rather than trying to be local. I don't know. Don't know.
2,500.
No, it wasn't that organised, boss. Definitely slows down better than the Boeing, doesn't it, this plane?
traffic Oscar 1 Alpha 7.
Afternoon 115, continue approach, Bravo 1 uniform.
Ooh, getting blown about a bit. Lead traffic, Ryanair 4 Alpha, short final, runway 29.
1000.
You'd think the Boeing would slow down quicker with this extra drag. Yeah, you would.
Vienna traffic of 59 Romeo taxi into holding point runway 29 Alpha 3 via Blue Line and Whiskey.
Wind traffic, Ryanair 9426 slowing down to minimum approach speed 141 knots for the ILS uniform runway 297 miles up.
Say again please your minimum approach speed.
141 knots.
Thank you.
141 knots.
Okay, Roger, thank you very much.
Right, here we go.
$500.
Yeah, the wind's really variable.
We traffic Ryanair 9426 establish ILS 295 miles up.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Just do idle reverse. Do a bit more than idle reverse actually, so we can vacate in time for Tassie. Peg, thank you. And coming from a stale quiche, that is high praise indeed. Being traffic Ryanair 4 Alpha, runway 29 vacated.
Wind traffic Ryanair 9426 short final runway 29.
Afternoon 151 final runway 29.
Right. Let's watch Tassie land plan. Actually, we'll go this way then. Are we in anyone's way here, are we? Stand by. Good luck, boss. Landing rate was minus 85 feet per minute.
Afternoon 115 short final runway 29.
Oh, a little firmer than the last one, I think, but still, pretty good, boss, pretty good. Pretty good. Right. Let's get taxied in. Strobes off. One-way turn-offs off. Master switch on. Start. One-way turn-offs off.
Kelvin traffic Ryanair 9426 runway 29,
Nice. Look at that. That's a nice little shot. I'm parking Charlie 37, Tassie, just FYI. Charlie 37. So are both of these piers non-Schengen?
Traffic 59 Romeo line up runway 29 Alpha 6.
Why no VDGS?
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
That's weird. Literally no VDGS.
Afternoon,
Oh,
115, runway 29,
oh,
right,
Umberto.
86. Unit traffic, Austrian 59 Romeo taking off runway 29.
That'll do. That looks about right to me. APU bleed on. Engine's off. Haven't done my weather radar. Predicted wind shear warning. Again. Seatbelts off. Beacon off. And
The boarding requested.
the boarding requested. So there you have it. Only D gates. So how come this flight was able to go out of the D gates and into the C gates? How is that possible? Don't understand. This is real life standard it used on the way back. See? Airports are weird.
Unit traffic, Austrian 59 Romeo airborne towards Foxtrot 1 Charlie departure.
Airborne. Bye bye. External power on. APU off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our POG rotation from Vienna to Banja Luka. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll just park the camera here and watch Kazi taxi. That is a nice ending shot.
Conda 1 Foxtrot Romeo, short final 134.
And we'll turn those down so we can hear ourselves think. So, I think there's not a lot more to be said or to do. I'm just going to have a quick refresh of what's going on with Stream Elements. We've got a few thank yous to go through. Possibly a little bit of perhaps a raid on Twitch, maybe. Oh, why aren't my sound alerts working? So we had one earlier, didn't we? So they should be. Oh, there we are. Just needed a quick refresh. And while that's refreshing, I can go to my Stream Elements dashboard, hopefully, see what's happened. Yes. Maybe next flight is changed. So maybe like inbound. Yeah, I don't know. But you still would need to go through passport control and all that, wouldn't you? On the inbound, that's what I don't understand. So today, anyway, we have had a tier 1 resub from Martin. Thank you very much, boss. 27 months. So you've been here at exactly the same length of time as Paul, who also had a 27-month resub. So thank you both. We also had a lot of bits from Harry today, a total of 490 bits from him, along with a lot of gibberish. And a 27 it's 27 months is the thing today. A 27 months resub from Simon Menzies as well, which is lovely. Thank you, boss. Glad you're still here. We also had the Contact Me sound alert played by Sam for another 150 bits. So thank you all very much for your generosity, those of you who have contributed to this stream. And all of you, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching along. Tazzy, thanks for flying. And Kuba, thank you for flying as well on the outbound. I appreciate it. Nice to have you. Nice to have your company. Next stream is going to be on Saturday. That's going to be a Club Filbert Silver stream. We're going to be doing some VFR flying around Ireland, as I said. So do come and join us for that if you are Club Filbert Silver or Sapphire or above. Come and join the Discord. Either way, it's a great place to hang out in between streams. Twitch viewers, I'm going to go and raid Shoney Gaming now because he's cool and he's doing a round the world flight by 172, which is just something a bit different and a bit cool. So hopefully you can stick around and say hello to him, and see what is it, him or is it? I can't remember. It's a long time since I've watched Shoney Gaming, to be honest. But if it's who I think it is, then he's great. Must be great anyway because I'm following. So yes, next stream Saturday, Club Filbert members only. Following stream probably will be early next week, I should think. So do keep an eye on the Discord for news of that. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your days. Good night. Good night? Not good night. Goodbye.